The defamation case between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp has drawn worldwide attention. Depp is suing his former wife for $50 million in defamation after she wrote an opinion post in 2018 claiming Amber was a domestic abuse victim. Heard then sued Depp for $100 million in retaliation. Heard and Depp have been widely covered by the media and become the talk of their town. As the trial between Amber and Johnny resumed, the former accused the Pirates of the Caribbean star striking her. It was during Depp and Heard's honeymoon in 2015. Amber Heard accused Johnny Depp of attacking her on their honeymoon, even during the current defamation suit. Heard and Depp joined the cast of The Rum Diary, and the couple started dating in 2012. Unfortunately, the Depp and Heard relationship ended 15 months after the couple married in early 2015, despite promises from unidentified tabloid sources that everything would be fine, and they are terrific together. According to Depp, given the shortness of their marriage and the death of his mother, Johnny was not responding to any sensational fake reports about his personal life and hoped the divorce of this brief marriage would be swift. It was May of 2016. By this time, the couple had already been through a complete international dog smuggling scenario, and the gossip magazines were already speculating on probable reasons for the divorce. They mentioned supposed infidelity, Ben Affleck, and various life stages as reasons for the breakup. Still, the actual reason was revealed in court filings. Heard said she was legitimately afraid for her life in December of 2015, when she arrived in court with scratches on her face. In addition, Heard requested a restraining order against Depp after he reportedly hurled an iPhone at her head during an argument days prior. She had previously filed a police complaint and thus started a bitter public divorce. As Johnny Depp and Amber Heard reappeared in court after a week off, the latter revealed that Depp allegedly slapped her during their honeymoon in 2015. She even expressed her feelings about their relationship, saying that nothing lessened his wrath or calmed him down no matter what she did. She claimed she was constantly juggling whatever incarnation of Johnny she was engaging with. It all began when Johnny Depp filed a $50 million defamation lawsuit against his former wife over an op-ed she penned for the Washington Post. The actress stated to have been a victim of domestic violence in her article. Depp sued her, even though she did not name him. Amber said that Johnny assaulted her when they were on their honeymoon. After their February 2015 marriage, the ex-couple traveled around Asia on the Orient Express train. While in their sleeping compartment, Amber said Johnny assaulted her and grabbed her by the throat. She said that Johnny was pressing her neck against the train vehicle for eternity. Amber stated that she believed Johnny might kill her. She remembers being afraid and added that Depp didn't mean to do it. Amber also detailed how Depp supposedly got envious after she was offered a position alongside James Franco. According to her, he allegedly hit her and tossed her onto the furniture. Furthermore, she recalled Depp slapped her across the face, holding her up by the neck and pushing her against the wall when she was still half kneeling, partially standing, attempting to get his arm off her neck. She recalls grazing at him and attempted to remove his arms from around her neck. Depp took his shirt off and put it around her neck at some point. Amber Heard also discussed her choice to file for divorce from Depp in 2016 and admitted that she wouldn't have survived if she hadn't done so. She expressed her fear that things would turn out horribly for her and didn't want to leave him because she still loved him so much. She might have done anything, but she couldn't remain because she couldn't do that one more time. Promises and hopes had become minor, less prevalent, and more uncommon. Monsters were the norm rather than the exception. Violence became the rule rather than the exception. It wasn't easy, but she realized she had to do it, else she wouldn't be here. He had gone too far. Amber Heard's first day of testimony began on May 4th and offered a picture of how, in her opinion, cycles of violence formed in their relationship. The initial part of the story followed Depp's flirting on the set of The Rum Diary, bonding over their familiar taste in music, poetry, and wine. Then, an eventual reunion at the press conference and a honeymoon period of the relationship that Heard described as pure joy. Finally, he showered her with presents, praise, and attention to her acquaintances and family. Still, she saw a pattern. They'd spend days in a row in one of their homes, and then Depp would vanish for an extended period during which she couldn't contact him. She eventually began to associate his absence with his drinking, she claimed. Depp's demeanor would shift at those times, according to Heard. She claimed that he grew envious and judgmental and quickly criticized her and made veiled allegations. She remembers wanting to avoid talking about auditions since it would spoil the vibe. Depp talked about her whoring herself out, but only in the context of other actresses playing these parts like they were worthless prostitutes. Heard claimed that he was often critical of her wardrobe, citing one instance in which he attended an event wearing a low-cut dress. Heard claimed that the criticism and allegations evolved into full-fledged brawls in which Depp became destructive. She stated he would hurl a glass, turn over a table, or strike the wall, then shout at her as he hit a wall so fast to her head. Then he'd vanish, sober up, tell her he wasn't drinking anymore, and return to this fantastic, good, sensitive, kind, loving, generous, attractive, hilarious man she adored. He'd make her feel so special. She would be so removed from the terrifying event that she would not recognize it. Heard informed the jury of the first time Depp reportedly punched her on the sofa while they were seated on it. However, she claimed that things had changed for a while until Depp began drinking again. He was said to accuse her of lying to him, resulting in heated arguments. According to Heard, Depp was addicted to alcohol and drugs. She remembered a confrontation in which Depp reportedly backhanded her in the face, fracturing her lip and splattering blood all over the wall with his rings. She described another incident in which he allegedly hurled a vase at him, and he reportedly held her to the ground, striking her in the face. She mentioned an event at Joshua Tree's Hicksville trailer castle. She said he pulled her clothing and undergarments back into a trailer, demanding to do a cavity search for his narcotics. According to Heard, a similar moment happened on a flight to Russia. Johnny allegedly enticed a flight attendant into using MDMA and then attempted to break her arm when Depp thought she was hitting on him. Then, according to her account, another violent altercation ensued. Heard continued her evidence for the third day after a week's break, stating that she was afraid Depp might inadvertently murder her during their romantic getaway in 2015. She recalled waking up the following day with his shirt knotted around her neck, which he pulled off the night before. During disputes, she claimed Depp hurt himself by cutting himself or lighting cigarettes on himself or on her. In addition, she contended that Depp hit her in the face and struck her in the jaw after seeing a body duplicate execute a sex scene in a movie she had done and mistaking it for Heard. Having all these allegations, Amber's cross-examination began late afternoon, and the shreds of evidence are expected to be released soon.